Hey guys, my name is Officer Green and I'm your environmental police. Today I'll be talking to you about the global issue of environmental policy. According to Buren from the Encyclopedia Britannica, environmental policy is any measure by a government to prevent or reduce harmful effects of human activities on the ecosystems. Today there are a lot of environmental issues such as the straw ban, littering, waste production, red tide, and climate change, but I will only touch on a few of those. So come with me and let's see if there's any environmental crime to stop. Let's go!
Oh, heck no! Did you know that 2,000 tons of the ocean's plastic waste come from straws just like this?
Ariaga from Chicago Sun-Times newspaper states that straws and other single-use plastic items have been targeted in anti-pollution campaigns for the harm they can cause to aquatic creatures and for their lasting presence in landfills. USA Today says that 2,000 tons of nearly 9 million tons of ocean's plastic waste comes from plastic straws. This, amongst various other waste, have suddenly become a symbol of all the unnecessary trash that ends up in the oceans, which gives us the name the Throwaway Society. Social media influencers and campaigns such as #StopSucking have the ability to persuade millions of people to change their behavior. This environmental policy, however, has worried the population with disabilities. Ariaga continues saying, disability right advocates nationwide have spoken out against such bans. They say people who have limited motion in their arms or limited mouth control need straws to be able to drink. The solution to this is not to ban straws completely in restaurants and other public places, but rather switch to non-plastic straw alternative. Some alternatives that are out there today are stainless steel straws, paper straws, or reusable plastic straws, like these.
Oh, heck no, not on my watch. Did you know that 53% of all litter comes from motorists like you? Get your trash out of here.
According to Keep America Beautiful, a community-based affiliate organization started in 1953, whose goal is to promote national cleanliness, states that 53% of roadside litter comes from motorists, 23% comes from pedestrians, 16% come from improperly covered loads, and 3% come from vehicle debris and spillage. Current estimates project a total of 1.4 billion beverage containers in our nation's roadways, including beer, soft drinks, and now an increasing growth in water bottles. 85% of littering behavior can be attributed to us. We need to increase our efforts to reduce and prevent litter out in the community. As for OT history, occupational therapy has been alive for over 100 years and has been working with people in different environments. According to Chapter 18, Physical and Virtual Environments, from the Willer and Speckman textbook, author David Seaman states, since the 1980s, occupational therapists have increased their attention to how qualities of physical environments and places contribute to human health, well-being, and productive occupations. Specifically in 1986, this environmental focus has expanded with the Education for the Handicap Amendments of 1986, which includes preschool special education services, where OT is the primary service. As for OT theory, environmental policies goes hand in hand with the PEO and PEOP model of people, environment, occupation, and performance. Occupational therapists work with clients within their environment on a daily basis. Whether that is in a hospital or at a person's actual home, we are working with the person, P, their environment, E, and to help them with their desired occupation, O. All of this comes together to allow a client to accomplish their desired performance, P. These environmental policies really affect occupational therapists because our job is to work with the client in and within their environment. If a person's place is affecting how they live, it is essentially affecting their everyday activities of life. Environments impact a practitioner because it will give them a sense of who the client is. Seaman from Chapter 18 emphasizes us bodily beings as environmental embodiment, both sensory and movement, that engage and coordinate the world at hand. If the client's environment is impacted by such things like littering or chemical exposure, those factors can prevent a client to actively participate in things they enjoy. This then affects the OT practitioner from getting to the roots of being client-centered because their environment is becoming a problem.